Reba McEntire, often referred to as the Queen of Country, is an iconic figure in the music industry. Her career, spanning several decades, has been marked by immense success, with numerous awards, chart-topping hits, and a dedicated fan base. However, amidst her illustrious career, one of the most harrowing and defining moments was the tragic plane crash that claimed the lives of several members of her band in 1991. Reba McEntire was born on March 28, 1955, in McAlester, Oklahoma. Raised in a family deeply rooted in the rodeo circuit, Reba's early life was filled with the sounds of country music and the thrill of rodeo competitions. Her mother, Jacqueline McEntire, was a school teacher with a passion for music, and her father, Clark Vincent McEntire, was a world champion steer roper. This unique blend of influences helped shape Reba's love for music and performance from an early age. Reba's early education took place in a one-room schoolhouse where her mother often played piano and sang with the children. Reba and her siblings, Paige, Susie, and Alice, formed a vocal group called the Singing McEntire's and performed at local events. Reba's talent was evident, and she soon began to dream of a career in music. After high school, Reba attended Southeastern Oklahoma State University, where she studied to become a school teacher. However, her passion for music never waned, and she continued to perform whenever possible. Her big break came in 1974 when she sang the national anthem at the National Rodeo Finals in Oklahoma City. Country music star Red Steagall was in the audience and was so impressed by her performance that he helped her secure a recording contract with Mercury Records. Reba McEntire's professional career took off in the late 1970s. Her early records received moderate success, but it was in the 1980s that her career truly soared. With hits like Whoever's in New England, Little Rock, and The Last One to Know, Reba established herself as a leading voice in country music. Her ability to convey deep emotions through her singing and her charismatic stage presence earned her a dedicated fan base and critical acclaim. Reba's success was significantly bolstered by her talented band, whose members were integral to her music's sound and success. The band included Kirk Capello as the musical director and keyboard player, Chris Austin on guitar and vocals, Paula K. Evans on fiddle and background vocals, Terry Jackson on bass, Michael Thomas on steel guitar, Anthony Saputo on drums, and Joey Seganero as road manager and keyboard player. Each musician brought exceptional skills and chemistry, contributing to the unique sound and energetic performances that defined Reba's music. March 16, 1991 started like any other day on tour for Reba McEntire and her band. They had just finished performing at a private corporate event for IBM executives in San Diego, California. The concert was a success and spirits were high as the band prepared to head to their next destination, Fort Wayne, Indiana. After the performance, the band members boarded two chartered Hawker Siddeley DH-1251A twin-jet aircrafts. The first plane carried 7 members of Reba's band: Kirk Capello, Chris Austin, Paula K. Evans, Terry Jackson, Michael Thomas, Anthony Saputo, and Joey Seganero, along with their tour manager Jim Hammond and the 2 pilots, Donald Holmes and Chris Hollinger. The second plane carried other members of the entourage: Reba McEntire and her husband, Narvel Blackstock, who was also her manager, stayed behind in San Diego to rest. The plan was for them to join the rest of the group later. At around 1:45 a.m., shortly after taking off from Brown Field Municipal Airport, the first plane crashed into O'Day Mountain, located east of the airport. The impact was devastating, and all 10 people on board were killed instantly. The second plane, unaware of the tragedy that had just occurred, continued its journey to Indiana. The news of the crash sent shockwaves through the music industry and left Reba McEntire devastated. Losing not only her band members but also close friends, Reba was thrust into one of the darkest periods of her life. Following the crash, an investigation was launched by the National Transportation Safety Board to determine the cause of the accident. The process was thorough and aimed at uncovering every detail that led to the tragic event. The NTSB's initial findings indicated that the crash resulted from controlled flight into terrain where an airworthy aircraft, under crew control, unintentionally collides with the ground, water, or an obstacle. Key factors included pilot error, as experienced pilots Donald Holmes and Chris Hollinger might have misjudged the terrain and weather, losing situational awareness. poor weather conditions, particularly low visibility due to fog made navigation challenging near Otay Mountain's rugged terrain. The aircraft lacked advanced terrain awareness and warning systems, hindering the pilot's ability to detect the mountain in time. The investigation also scrutinized the flight plan, pilot, and air traffic control communication and navigation systems. The final NTSB report confirmed CFIT as the crash's primary cause, attributing it to pilot error, poor weather, and inadequate terrain awareness. The report highlighted the need for improved CFIT prevention training for pilots, better weather forecasting, and the implementation of advanced terrain awareness and warning systems. The aftermath of the crash was a period of profound grief and mourning for Reba McEntire, the families of the victims, and the entire music community. The loss of such talented musicians was a significant blow to the industry, and the impact was felt far and wide. The crash had a lasting impact on the aviation and music industries. The findings of the NTSB investigation led to increased awareness about the dangers of CFIT and the need for improved safety measures. Airline and charter companies implemented stricter protocols for flights in challenging weather conditions and enhanced training for pilots. In the music industry, the tragedy underscored the importance of safety for touring artists. Measures were taken to ensure better planning and risk assessment for travel arrangements. The event served as a reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of prioritizing safety in all aspects of the business. The tragic plane crash that claimed the lives of Reba McEntire's band members remains a poignant chapter in the history of country music. It serves as a stark reminder of the uncertainties of life and the profound impact of loss. Despite the heartache, Reba McEntire's resilience and dedication to her craft have continued. Thank you for watching the video, hope you all liked it. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you will never miss any episode of our enthralling series.